Women, if you've been holding back from advancing in your career because you're afraid of hurting men's feelings, then this book is for you. Today's video is a book review on a book called How to Be Successful Without Hurting Men's Feelings. In fact, this might be the best book on leadership that I've read in 2019. Hello, all you fantastic women leaders. Thank you for joining me again today. I'm so excited about this book. I bought this book about a week ago and I showed it to a ton of people as soon as I got it because this thing is absolutely great. The men who looked at it had, I swear, an almost visceral reaction to how the book made them feel. Every single one of them rolled their eyes and said, "Ah!" The women I showed it to had a completely opposite reaction. It didn't matter what page they randomly opened to, they had a story. And in fact, in one case, one of the women who I was showing the book to grabbed me and she dragged me behind a pillar and she told me what had happened to her just that morning. So the book is really good. And men, if you're watching this video, you gotta pick up the book. Stop rolling your eyes. There's a lesson worth paying attention to. Men, if you want to know what women's experience is all about, stop rolling your eyes and pick up the book. It's right there and we all understand it. So what is this book? It's an illustrated read that's supposed to satirize the different experiences that men and women have even under the same social conditions. For example, there's a section that deals with diversity in the workplace. The imaginary workplace in the book has assembled an all-white male panel to discuss the issues of diversity. The book even goes on to demonstrate using the pie charts that the imaginary all-white male diversity panel has created that demonstrate that only a minority of people in the workplace are actually having issues with diversity and inclusion, therefore there's no actual problems. Women will get the irony, and women do get the irony, when you work in an environment that is predominantly male, that it's only women who actually see a barrier there. And if you belong to any other equity-seeking group in addition to being female, then you have even more barriers in front of you. And most of those barriers are invisible to the straight white males who are there at the leadership table and who got there before you. Sarah Cooper, the author, spells it out really nicely, which is why women are identifying with this book. Now, I said that the book deals with an imaginary workplace, but the painful reality is that it doesn't feel very imaginary. Even when women work in a female-dominated environment, the further up the leadership chain you go, the fewer women you see. This depressing fact is almost without exception, although I can kind of imagine already that future comments are going to say things like, but my workplace isn't like that. I highly recommend that you buy this book. I'm going to put a link to it in the description below. It is worth every single page. Let me know what you thought of today's video in the comments below. Be sure to hit the like and the subscribe buttons, as well as the little bell, because then you'll get notifications when I post new stuff, which is weekly. Until next time, thank you everyone.